Hey YouTube, so perhaps I should be reaching out to someone else based on this topic, but I find that you guys are well informed about a number of things, so I'm taking a crapshoot and saying these people might be the best people to help me. So here's the sitch. Jake. Yes, he's getting to know his name, so even when I reference him, he looks. So I mentioned that I've had him on the tie out, right? And that's to get him, you know, just some somewhat freedom, right? Just being on that short leash all the time and being able to walk around and stuff like that. So the other day, I am rubbing his belly like I do from time to time, and I felt these two bumps, and I was like, oh. And he won't let me look at him. Like, after I made that remark, like, I feel like he sensed I felt something was wrong, which I did. Shh, he's right here. So I coaxed him into letting me look, and oddly enough, the way I did that, I contacted my sister, because it's been probably 12 years since I've owned a dog. So you forget some things, right? It's kind of like when you become a grandmother after you raise kids, you forget, like, oh, that's right. But you quickly pick that back up. So she told me to sing a song. Didn't matter what it was, but have it be sort of light in the voice and soft. And that'll make me relax and him relax, and I won't be so freaked out about the possibility of him having ticks. Gulp. If there was better sound, you'd hear this big gulp. Hi, you want to come up here? Yes. So we sang Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, yes, to my little 1-year-old, and he loved it. And then I used some treats to calm him down, didn't I? I did. And I was able to get close, and I took a makeup pad remover, like, you know, like a flattened cotton ball type thing, and soaked that in hydrogen peroxide and placed it on that bump, because I understand that ticks don't like that, and they would begin to move a little bit. Well, I'm trying to, you know, do that and sing to him and, you know, take a photo for my sister so she can see. And the closer I look, I'm like, this isn't a tick. I said, this is like a skin tag or something. And I really think it's 2 skin tags. Now, I did some research, and skin tags can be dangerous to dogs if they're cancerous. So I am going to, when I get home to Minnesota, which my plan is not to go home until the end of April, but I'm waiting on my hard copy CDL to arrive at my home. So when that arrives, I'm going to have to be routed up there to pick that up. At that time, I hope to get him looked at. But my real question to you is, if you have pets on the road or have other truck drivers that have pets on the road, you know, how do they best provide care for their dogs? Do they have that pet insurance? Do they go to, I don't know, I can't remember this, Petco? Like, I just don't know how to manage this part of trucking, because I care so much for him that I want the best care. And I don't necessarily want to wait every time to go home to my main vet in Minnesota, because that's probably going to be rare. So what's your advice for me? And thank God they weren't ticks, because my sister was explaining how to take them out with my fingers. What? No. So if they had been ticks, I would have been searching for a local vet. Because this girl, I'm sorry, I'm just not tough enough yet to take ticks out. I'm just not. So let me know what you think. I'm thinking that pet insurance, but I'm not sure how that would work out. So drop your thoughts below. I appreciate it. And if you're anywhere in the entire country, if you're still based in the US, I don't know that there's a good spot for weather today. It's raining cats and dogs, literally, up in the Northeast. And you know where that saying comes from? So I like to know sayings, right? And I like to know the history behind them. But back in the day, when they had thatched roofs and it would rain, the animals would go up on the tops of the roofs to stay out of like the water, right? Well, when it rained really hard, those thatched roofs could no longer support the weight of the cats and dogs. Hence the saying, it's raining like cats and dogs, which means it's a downpour. It's coming down. Isn't that interesting? I thought so. I was thinking you just agreed with me in, you know, like it is. Whatever it is, it might be my own little world. Anyway, be safe out there today. Bye.